Okay, for those of you who were here this morning, you just bear with me. For those who have just joined in, the topic that I am sharing with you is under STEAM, okay? STEAM. I just go through briefly, yeah, because we did this morning. So STEAM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, okay? Okay, what is STEM? STEAM is a mix of integrated subjects, okay, which are taught together, and in an activity, there are more than one subject which you carry. When you carry out an activity, there are more than one subject which will interrelate with one another. Okay, it allows children to explore, and then it's practical, and then also it's very fun. Okay, most important thing is that the children learn through hands-on, and then when they actually involve in their learning, they will actually learn better. Okay, so this not only allows you, like, we are going to concentrate on math, but it also concept building and language development. Okay, now prior to this it was STEM, but now it is STEAM because art is important, okay, because it develops your creativity, not only in art form, but also creative thinking. Okay, so it is, if you all know about inquiry-based method of, this is inquiry-based, because children, when they develop or when they carry out the activities, they start to question. There are lots of questions that they will start to ask, and sometimes they actually can find their own answers through the activities, and often they can just, you know, they will find their own answers. Yeah, sometimes they may need help, but through exploring and through carrying out the activities, they actually will come up with the answers themselves. Okay, STEAM, the definition is science. Okay, science includes ideas and exploring our natural impulses, but we is natural. Okay, is what comes within us through experience, that you've experienced, you've experimented, so it's sometimes natural. Technology, in this case, technology is not only for electronic, but also tools, yeah, non-electronic tools. Okay, later on you can see what it is. Engineering, not only like playing with blocks, but is constructing, okay, construction of both large and small scale. Sometimes you build a little small Lego, but robot, but then you can move on to constructing a building. Okay, arts is not only for art and craft, but it's also creativity, yeah, and open-mindedness. They learn how to think creatively. When they solve a problem, they think creatively, or what are the ways that I can get to solve this problem. Okay, not only, okay, math is more not just counting, but more on other forms. Yeah, it's anything you look at everyday life, it includes math. Okay, any questions so far? We're all good? Okay. Now, okay, STEAM challenge is designed to help to inspire children. Now, if you remember the 4 C's, okay, it's creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. The 4 C's that takes children towards the 21st century. You know about 21st century learning, right? Because it's not only book and board. Okay, they have to be involved, they have to carry out, they have to go and explore, they have to take instructions, they have to find their own way to learn. Is you create an independent learner. Okay, not necessary that sometimes we as educators, we are there to guide them, and we are there to kind of like give little ideas here and there, but we are not there to take over their learning. Okay, prior to this, I taught you project based, so it's the same. Okay, this one is that we are there to question them, to give them, not to take over, but to maybe indicate here and there how they can make it better. But we are, you know, we are there to inspire them as well. Okay, so in STEAM activities, children can investigate, they can explore, And most activities are hands-on, which means they have to take part. They have to physically be involved. Okay, they are very active participants. Okay, in their own learning. Now, elements in STEAM. Okay, develop creative thinking. Okay, they learn how to follow instructions that are given. Then you give instructions, they learn how to follow. We do not tell, okay, I want you to do this now next. No, you tell them, okay, this is what you want to do. Okay, then they follow instructions. You do not tell them. Okay, improve their fine motor skills and gross motor skills. Now, when we were prior to this, your lesson summary, yeah, we had lots of writing exercises where you did all the lines, the cross lines. Okay, those is to develop their fine motor skills, to prepare them for writing. You cannot expect a 3-year-old to suddenly wake up and come to your school, oh, I can write. But you have to develop their writing skills, okay? Gross motor is your big motor, your muscles, yeah, for you to be able to run, to jump, to skip, to hop. Okay, those are called gross motors. Increasing our spatial awareness, they are able to work out, okay, is this enough for me to put in here? Is the space enough? So it's a spatial awareness, okay? Independent learning means the children are very independent. They are in charge of their own learning. So it develops confidence and very high self-esteem, okay? Developing process. In all activity, it is a developing process. You do not say, okay, suddenly I want to complete this within one lesson and then you complete. It doesn't. It is you develop. It's like you go back to your writing just now. Okay, they only learn how to write number one, and then you move on. Then you have number two. Number two, you may need, like I told you, you take 2 weeks. Why? Because you need to curve. So they develop. You cannot suddenly, okay, I want you to do number two, and that's it. You expect them to be able to write number two. Okay, critical thinking. They think how to solve a problem. If the problem is there, we do not solve it for them. We offer them questions. We dig out answers from them through questioning. Okay, and they think logically, because once you children are involved in an activity, they learn through logic whether whatever they are going to construct, does it work. So they because it's hands-on, so therefore they can actually visualize what they are doing, and then they think, oh, whether it works or not. Okay, it's logic thinking. Okay, am I going too fast? No one? Okay. Now, guidelines to follow when you're carrying out your activities. You make sure that you have all your supplies and materials at hand. Materials not necessarily be expensive. You can get lots of materials which are very cheap in the market. Okay, but cheap, colorful ones, sticks, blocks, whatever, which bottles. Okay, there's plenty of materials. Yeah, you don't really have to go and buy expensive materials. Okay, prior to you, if you want the children to carry out an activity, you yourself have to ensure that you know how to carry out the activity. So you have to prepare in advance. Don't just go there and say, I'm stuck. Okay, I don't know what to do now. So you have to be very confident, and the activity has to be, at the back of your mind, that whereby you are able to, nip it when it's, they need help. Okay. When introducing materials, introduce one at a time, because children, of course, being children, if they see colorful materials, they may get excited. Yeah. Okay. And explain what is the concept that you are going to do. What is the STEAM concept? Yeah. Encourage your children to wait for instructions before starting their activities. Don't just they need to wait for their turn. They need to wait for instructions. They need to sit and wait patiently. Okay. Of course, in any activity that is carried out by children, you have messes and you have mistakes along the way, errors. So, but it's a learning curve for children. You learn through your mistakes, like we all learn through our mistakes, and we do not repeat, but then we learn. Okay. They are children, right? So they are allowed to make mess. So what you can do is to, when they make a mess, you encourage them to play up with you. so you can you can clear up together. And then most importantly, also you must ask them to respect all the materials and tools that they use. Okay, whether it is cheap ones or they are inexpensive, they still need to respect all the materials that you give them. Okay. Okay, this is all STEAM, yeah. It's art, it's engineering, it's science, it's technology, it's math and arts. Okay. Before I'll just skip through this. These are STEAM letters that you can do. Okay. And then we have these activities which we incorporate. Okay. I don't need to go through this, yeah. Okay. You can use this one for math, okay, where they construct. You can teach shapes, you can teach a concept, big, small, okay. So you can use this as a mathematical concept. Okay, then okay. These are some of the examples for science activities that involve STEAM. So everything is to be done, yeah. When they do it, they remember. Okay, so we have all these various activities. All right. This is an experiment that you can carry out for science. Everything is here. I think they Shirley will share with you all. Okay. This is technology. Okay, technology. You have phone, but then we make our own phone, yeah. And then you have tools, nuts and bolts, which they can make, and then they use paper clips and whatever to create. Okay, this is to make a scale. It can be used for math, for when you're teaching weight. Okay, you're teaching, okay, so you can actually make your own scale. This is non-electronic. Non-electronic are tools that children use. Okay, measuring tape for our math. Okay, clips, measuring jug, spray bottle, funnel. Okay, writing materials are non-electronic tools, technology. This is your electronic technology, yeah? All the electronic, all your devices. And these are some of the engineering activities. For math, you change to math, change to numbers. That when they build the blocks, they can actually count. They count and then they match it with the numbers. So it can be counting. It can also be concept, which who has built the tallest, who has built the shortest. So it can be turned into math. Okay, so this one here, you can actually use numbers. All right, all of this you can actually turn into numbers. Not necessary you look at letters of the alphabet. You can only use it for alphabet, but you can use it for numbers as well. Okay, building. Okay, building using packs, using sticks. So they can actually also count. You can add math into it. They count, they learn colors. Okay, then they learn longer, shorter, taller, shorter, bigger, smaller, big, small, your concept comes in. If you want a difference, then of course you make a smaller one to show small, and then you make a bigger, maybe a bigger bridge to show it's big, okay, big and small. And then here you break it down tall and short. You can actually ask them to do it. Okay, this is making, this is a robot. This is just like a racing thing, and this is a bridge made of straw. Okay. This is steam art. Okay, we use a lot of we use oil. So this is with this art, actually what you can do is once this is spray paint, you spray and then ask them to find all the shapes. Okay, find can you see any oval? Okay, circle the oval. Can you see any circle? Okay, circle the circle. And then okay, create a picture from like this one. She has created a ladybug. Okay, if for older kids, what you can do is measure, okay, which is the longest green. Okay, find the longest green, so you can actually use it for measurement as well. Okay.